Let's travel back to Monday morning, August 21st, 1911, in the bustling city of Paris. People hurried through the streets to their offices, unaware that something shocking was happening inside the Louvre Museum. That morning, three men quietly slipped out of the museum carrying something wrapped in a white cloth. They had spent the entire night hiding inside. At 8:45 a.m., they boarded a train and disappeared into the crowd. No one knew yet, but they had just stolen the most famous painting in the world, the Mona Lisa. Today, this single painting is estimated to be worth nearly $1 billion. But why? What makes the Mona Lisa so special? What secrets hide behind her mysterious smile? Let's uncover the fascinating story. The master behind the masterpiece. The Mona Lisa was created in 1503 by the Italian genius Leonardo da Vinci. Calling Leonardo just a painter would be unfair. He was an inventor, scientist, engineer, anatomist, sculptor, and architect, a man centuries ahead of his time. Who was Mona Lisa? For centuries, people wondered, who is the woman in this painting? In 1550, artist and writer Giorgio Vasari claimed she was Lisa Gherardini, wife of a wealthy silk merchant Francesco del Gioconda. That's where the name comes from. Mona Lisa, short for Madonna Lisa, meaning Lady Lisa. In Italian, she's also called La Gioconda, after her husband's surname, Giocondo, which interestingly means cheerful. In French, the painting's labeled La Joconde. But many refused to believe this story. Some speculated the woman was Leonardo's mother, a noble woman, or even Leonardo himself disguised as a woman. This theory gained attention when digital overlays showed similarities between Leonardo's face and the painting. However, modern research strongly supports that the woman is indeed Lisa Gherardini. How the painting reached France. If Leonardo was Italian, why is the Mona Lisa in France? In 1516, King Francis I of France invited Leonardo to his court. Leonardo moved there and took the painting with him, still unfinished, as he kept refining it for years. After Leonardo died in 1919, the king kept it as part of his royal collection. Later, during the French Revolution, the painting moved to the Louvre Museum, where it still resides. The Great Theft of 1911. Fast forward to 1911. An Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, who once worked at the Louvre, believed the Mona Lisa belonged to Italy. So he hid inside the museum overnight and walked out with it the next morning. For 2 years, the painting stayed hidden in his Paris apartment. Finally, Peruggia tried to sell it to an art dealer in Florence. That's how he was caught. Surprisingly, he served only 6 months in prison. Ironically, this theft made the Mona Lisa famous worldwide. Before the heist, she was admired mostly by art lovers. After the headlines, everyone knew her name. Why the painting is unique. Painted on wood. Unlike most artworks on canvas, Leonardo used poplar wood, compact size, only 77 by 53 centimeters, yet iconic. Sfumato technique. Leonardo's blending of tones and edges creates lifelike softness and that famous smile. Optical illusion. If you look directly at her lips, she barely smiles. Glance away, and her smile seems warmer. Scientific precision. Leonardo studied human anatomy, dissecting cadavers to understand facial muscles and expressions. That's why her smile feels alive. Another Mona Lisa? Believe it or not, there might be a second Mona Lisa. Another painting, called the Isleworth Mona Lisa, shows a younger-looking woman with subtle differences. Some experts believe it's Leonardo's earlier version, others think it's a copy from his workshop. Debate still continues. Today's Mona Lisa. After being recovered, the painting was returned to the Louvre in 1914. Now it's displayed behind bulletproof glass, with strict temperature and humidity control to preserve it. Millions of visitors crowd around every year. Thanks largely to that dramatic theft that turned the painting into a pop culture icon. So next time you see the Mona Lisa's half smile, remember, it's not just a painting, it's a story of genius, mystery, theft, and timeless fascination.